been living in the temple. We fought off a bunch of creatures that were extremely cute and friendly, and
Yes.
we got rid of them. We got rid of the ones that were on the way. We took the survivors to the ship. We also talked to them and looked through the papers, I think, right? Did we look for the papers while we were?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. That was most of the session, I think.
There
Am I
was a
missing-
lot of
talking.
Sneaking around.
sneaking and dodging these people and talking and trying not to fight and
We also got them off the island at the end.
Yes.
And I thought it was so clever, but I also hated that you came up with that idea that we were here on behalf of Belahit because the three of us used spells to get them off of the island. It was very clever.
hey,
But also I hated it.
it's easy to see godly things, I guess.
I guess so.
Saviors and now direct descendants of gods.
Not
Just moving on up in the
descendants,
world.
but we're just like here on behalf of them. They sent us here or something. I don't know. I forget
Yeah.
what the actual words they used.
Might as well just keep building the legend. We're descendants.
Yeah, I guess so. the savior of Thessos, the savior of the savior of Thessos, and also descendants of gods.
All the titles.
Yeah, I expect somebody to announce our names next time we show up to a place. Full titles. I'll be half the session, but
Just end out a scroll to the guy at the door. Yeah, just announce me. Rolls
Yeah.
the scroll, just falls on the ground, rolls.
the CVS receipt
Yeah,
names.
right.
Don't miss any of the title. I'll know.
It's funny because like I feel like that type of idea would fit Copper so much more because he's the one who wants to be the hero of Arcavios, but like my other
Nah.
character who doesn't really want any attention is getting all of these titles.
I don't see a
Yeah, we're
problem
gonna
with
put out a
that.
hit for Aristotle.
Yeah, Copper murders Aristel just for the title.
Aw.
You thief.
Yeah, poor Copper.
So yeah, that's pretty much what happened last session. Thanks for the recap.
Can Hamster get an inspiration point for that?
She can get an inspiration for that.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thank you.
So yeah, we ended with you on the boat, on the king's boat. You saved some people. 7, I believe, was the number again.
7, yes. I
Yes.
didn't get the breakdown of who was in the
One
group.
priest, one guard, 2 children, a mother, and 2 civilians.
Yeah. Because the mother and children are not civilians.
Yeah.
You didn't count them as like that.
I didn't
And we
count
have
them
a
as
name for the
civilians.
priest.
They were tourists.
Crappy holiday.
2 adults, I guess, is the way that you can
Yeah, 2
explain it.
adults. I have their names somewhere. Oh, I wrote them there.
You have Amuf, which is the head priest.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
only name I wrote down.
I think it's the only one I gave, but
I think so.
You have names for all of them?
Yeah. So the name is not hard to write down.
I thought you didn't write anything down, Grim.
I've got plenty of words on this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at all the things I write all the time.
Looks at
Well
DM's
done,
notes.
Grim.
That looks just like your life total in Magic that you, when you forget your die.
Yeah, just a notepad of life total. Actually, in a tournament setting, it's better to have your life on a notepad.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a spin down die can actually spin away, and you lose count. So, you're back on the boat. It was pretty much close to the end of the day. Your goal was to get a long rest, I assume, before going into Salom itself and
Yes.
clearing whatever corruption is left there. Correct.
Yes, but
Alright.
we ended the session of getting to the boat, so I believe that you had ideas for Akeem talking to the group before we head back out again.
Well, if you, I mean, he understands why. Obviously, he's gonna ask you our things and why you're already there if things are set. I don't remember the exact message you sent him, but I don't think you had enough word to explain to him the whole thing. So
No, yeah.
yeah, uh, when you get to the boat, you'll be fished out by some of the sailors. Uh, they'll throw you a rope so that you can actually link your small boat to the
We walked.
dirt. Oh, you walked. You didn't
Yeah.
bring the
Mhm.
boat with you, right?
I
We
think,
said we carried one,
yeah,
but
we carried one, but we didn't row it.
Okay, well, they'll throw you a rope so you can actually go up their boat at least.
Yeah.
They're gonna help everyone up.
Mhm.
They're gonna tend to the wounded and the people you saved. People you saved will obviously thank you one last time as they embark. Akim will be there. He will simply ask, "Any report?"
Well, we found the original ship that wrecked in the river, and it appears that it was an accident from our investigation. They had an accident on the ship before crashing. But I think everything's dealt with there. And Nim found that there's a lot of corruption in the city. That's our next plan, to go there to burn everything so that it can't spread.
I see. And you said an accident. This boat was carrying this disease.
We think so, yeah.
I see. And what of the boat?
It's burned, exploded. You might have heard the noise.
We did hear the echo of an explosion. This some hours ago. I would assume that this was it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
well, good work. We were able to see some of these flying creatures. None of them seem to have found their way off the island as of now. They seem to be
Good.
patrolling around it.
They're probably protecting the trees. That's
they might be limited in range away from the trees. Also,
Maybe.
potentially.
I think the biggest threats would be the flying ones. Maybe the crabs. Probably the flying ones.
Crabs. All right.
If you see those, feel free to get rid of them. Fire works very well.
We'll try to keep our distances and hope the crabs don't swim their way onto our boats.
It's a good plan too.
There's something I don't 100% remember. Did I add you make a wisdom saving throw last session?
Yes.
All at the same time.
Yes.
All right. Didn't remember if I hallucinated it or if I misremembered.
Oh. Did
It's
they get
because-
affected?
Huh?
Huh. Would Aristel ask about this thing? I don't.
He will tell you about.
Okay.
We've had the only thing we had today were events on another one of our boat off the coast.
What happened?
About an hour ago, we had a report of some creatures appearing on the boat. And our men were able to dispatch them, but we did take some casualties, especially, weirdly enough, our Arkish crew seemed to be unresponsive. They're being tended by the apothecary of the ship, but nothing seems to be able to wake them up.
I don't think that they're ever going to wake up. I'm sorry.
I see.
You
Seem to know what the problem is.
We've run into this before, and they never wake up.
And what shall we do then?
I think you might already know.
I believe I might.
I'm sorry.
We'll make sure that their family are well paid for this.
So, you said that creatures got on their ship. Did they come from overboard, or did they just appear on the ship?
The report I received told me that they appeared. They came out of nowhere.
And do you have unaccounted for crew?
Beside the deceased and the orcs, no.
Just in case that something happens on your ship, we have this antidote, and I give him my bottle. If you're ever in contact with this, like, red goop, or if you're in contact with any of the creatures, take this, and it should protect you. It's an antidote.
We have a limited supply, but
It is only good enough for one person.
Unfortunately, we only have one for each of us. I'm giving you mine.
That is a sweet gesture, but I will need to decline.
Oh?
He will offer it back to you.
Are you sure?
It will be greedy of me.
But if you get corrupted, then you wouldn't be able to help people that are still fending for themselves.
If there are corruption aboard this boat, and I am to be corrupted, my crew would also be.
Not necessarily all the crew. It's something that spreads. You have to try to limit it.
Understand. But if it's only for me, I prefer not having it.
You could decide who gets to use it. You might not be in contact, but one of your crew is.
Philibert does have a point.
Can roll persuasion.
I didn't even get dice out. I forgot about that.
Antonio! No dice?
Really?
love it.
I don't even know where they are.
I'll roll.
I'll roll for it.
I don't really have that great of persuasion, but I can. You know what? I
No,
I
use
want,
his modifier.
Yeah, I want Philibert to roll. I think that he would be better at this. But he gets help. +2 for help.
So how
Yay.
much?
That would be a 12. That's a fail. I'll use my my way to reroll. I assume that's a fail 12.
You assume correctly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's better. That's 22.
All right.
Rogue
But that
man.
cost me a font of magic.
As
But we're about to do a
these-
long rest, so you'll get it back.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
you're
was
fine.
that's before
Yeah, you're
the
fine.
long
You're
rest.
fine.
Okay.
Just use everything.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I saw that.
No, you're fine for real.
I don't like that response.
Well, we
at
better be
all.
fine.
Insight
We're
Just
not
because
going
we
to
have
get a
that
long
fine.
rest.
No, you're more than fine.
That's a nat 20 on insight on you, Grim. Not kidding.
Oh, he's actually rolling against you right now.
I rolled a
Hey,
d12. No worry there.
So.
Yeah. As he sees that you don't take the potion back from his hand and that you're actually pushing, he takes it back. I'll make sure it's put to good use if need be.
Good.
We think that getting rid of the trees will get rid of most of the problem, but that might be more cleanup need to be done after that. The creatures might disappear, but it might take some time. Maybe we could have our alchemist that knows how to make those contact you and transfer some of the knowledge in case you have to encounter those again in the future.
That will probably be better, yes. I am thankful for what you're doing here.
No problem.
My master may never tell you, so
Mhm.
I prefer making sure that you're aware that your deeds are not being done in vain.
So you're saying that he's grateful too? He didn't seem that way.
He is too proud of himself to ever tell you.
I see.
I've known him all my life. I can assure you he would have not accepted your help if he did not believe in you in some way.
I don't think I have a response to that, so I'm not even going to respond.
What are your plans now? Do you plan on leaving?
We need to take a rest. I think that we'll stay on the ship for the night and then go back to the island at sunrise. I think that these creatures have other senses besides eyesight, and we would be at a disadvantage trying to approach them at night.
Understandable. Well, you can stay the night on board.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Appreciate it.
Is there anything else you want to do or talk or?
I think I'm good.
Same.
Well, do I have Scry on right now? Because I could potentially scry on,
You have a 5th level still.
I do have a 5th level still.
I think last time you said you had to wait before you do it.
Yeah, I didn't prepare it.
I don't think that you should prepare it. We can totally do
Yeah.
that after this.
Yeah, I think so too. I just couldn't remember if I prepared it or not,
Okay.
but I didn't.
All right. So nothing else.
No.
Good. You are given a very basic Like you don't have a room. You're sleeping on like a max, if that makes sense. You don't have a room. It's nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Yeah.
it like that. If you require food, there's very basic food there. Water is not a problem. During the night, from time to time, you can hear screams and sounds coming from the island, mostly animal sounds. Nothing too alarming. There's no creatures coming toward the boat. Sure, the crew seems a little. Obviously, they seem a little. Not shaken. I guess shaken would be the word. Like on edge. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
A little. Everyone's a little stressed. This
Yeah.
crew hasn't been around the island for more than a day. I mean, they got there with you. They were clearly briefed, slightly briefed about what's there. But yeah, when you hear these screams and you hear like the stories about the other boats and the creatures they had to fend off, like that could put someone on edge. Um, the next day, before you leave,
Long rest.
yeah, you do have your long rest, and you'll
That's
get
cool.
uh, you will get 10 temporary HP.
Ooh.
As before you leave, Hakim will cast Haid on you on your group.
Nice.
Thank you.
Also,
Oh.
it's more than 10 HP. It's 10 max HP also.
It's 10 temporary HP.
Oh, 8 isn't max? Okay.
Aid
I'm-
is
I
Aid is
might be
fine.
switching the
Cease.
spells.
AID Aid. 8
Yeah, I thought
hours. Choose up to oh, it's only 3 creature. Let's go with 4. Fuck that shit. There's 4 of
You
you.
upcast it.
Yeah, he
He upcasted. Yeah. Upcast gives 5 more, not 1 more target, but yeah, he did upcast it for 10. 4 target, because yeah, 3 target is not enough. What does this?
Cast it on himself too, just in case.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
do
not-
have 10
it's-
temporary hit point from it.
Okay, isn't it 8-point maximum aid? That's what I'm reading right now.
Oh yeah, it's maximum. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
That's
understand what
so
you mean now.
different.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
So 8.
With the long rest, does my constitution come back?
Yes.
Okay.
So, is it 5 or 10
10.
with the upcast? Oh, it's
10.
still 10. Okay.
Yeah, with the upcast it's 10.
Okay.
I'm over 100.
Wow, I am not.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Damn, why am I tanking?
That's a really good point. Nib, you should be the tank.
I'm at 95, so I can't really complain. But
I have 72.
I'm 102.
damn,
All right. So yeah, you are. Akim will cast aid on your group before you leave. He will wish you the best of luck. The boat will have moved a little closer to the actual city of Salom.
Okay, great.
Um,
I'm going to recast all of my rituals, so we have telepathic bond, and I'll do water breathing
What?
just for the heck of it.
I'll do water walk.
Nim,
I'll
I
tell
think
everybody
you
I'm doing
had
water
something.
walk, but not actually
pass
do it.
without a trace.
Yeah. I missed that, Ethan. I didn't hear it.
I said I'm going to tell everybody I'm going to cast water walk, but not actually cast it.
Yeah, wow.
You just drop in the water.
Whoever goes first.
And then you cast it when they hit the water so
Yeah.
that they rise up.
I feel like that's something that would definitely happen eventually on a mission. Not one like this, where,
No.
but like probably like in the traveling to someplace. Like
Yeah.
that would be really funny.
That would be really freaking funny. And then yeah, I also cast Mage Armor again.
trickster cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pass without a trace.
Okay, so we got
Maybe
all...
closer to the island.
This is
Just-
like a Baldur's Gate 3 fight where you just buff everybody with every spell you have before you go in and fight somebody.
We know what's ahead.
All
I'll
right,
ritual cast speak with animals just in case.
just in case. If I can ritual cast anything,
Speak
I'll
with
do
plants.
it. I'll use all the scrolls.
Yeah, don't forget about your scrolls, guys.
I'll drink my potion now.
Oh shit. You're right.
Which scrolls?
You have mirror image.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
No, because we said we were gonna do it in the boat because we always forgot. Mirror image. Okay.
What do you mean do it? Oh, no, I gave it to you when we were in the temple, just waiting out.
I was outside, so that was all messed up, and I didn't
My
know that
goodness,
because
we
of
were
that.
in the same room when I gave you guys your scrolls. Stop being such a stinker. But yeah, Philibert also has Bless. Nim has Healing Spirit. I have a Summon Shadow Spawn, and I also have
I have-
Light.
Don't I have Bane? That's what I have noted.
You can have Bane for 8 hours on you if you want.
No, but I
Noted.
thought that was the scroll I had.
I have Bless. I don't know why.
Oh,
you
it
have
might be
Light.
Bless.
Kim will cast Bane on you before you leave.
No, we're talking about the scrolls that we got before.
Yeah, from the
You stinker.
the library.
I'll cast Spain so it hits all of us. It is
Wow.
Bless.
Heck,
You said it is
Hakeem
Bless?
with-
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'll switch it.
Okay, yeah. I think we're ready, Grim.
Are you going by boat? Or are you going by foot?
I
We
think
have a
that-
boat,
Yeah, I think that we'll take the boat. We'll carry it.
yeah, so we can come back in
Yeah.
We
case.
can do the
Yeah.
Pirates of the
Something
Caribbean, walk on the bottom of the.
No, because of the walk on
Yeah,
water.
walk on
We're
water.
just
Yeah.
buoyant.
You literally can't.
But
It's all
We
Ethan's
can do
boat.
portage on the water.
Yeah.
I'll cast it when everybody's walking on the bottom so that their head hits the boat.
As you approach the city, still on Akim's boat, you can see the city. It's not that big of a city, but it's the only city on this island, so it's not a small one. It has some very basic walls around it that you can see. Most of the city is not inside the walled part. There's a sort of dock area. It has very, very few boats on it, and the boats that are there seem to have been burned.
Hmm.
But there's clearly not enough boat for the size of the docks, which means that some people were probably able to leave. Some not so lucky.
I see.
From the distance you're at, there's not much you can see about the city beside its layout from a distance. What do you think would be the best course of approach? Do you want to go through the docks? Do you want to land outside and go into the city from outside of it? Do you think whatever you're looking for will be in the walled area or outside? Like, any questions you would have on the layout, feel free to ask them now. Maybe try to make a sort of plan before.
Yeah, I think that the only thing that we can really do, if anything, is to have Nim try and do her sense thing again to see if she can find like where
Pinpoint
the
it.
where the like more congested areas are of the corruption. Trying
Yeah,
to
maybe
like source
a
out where
specific
the
tree.
trees are. Yeah, if there is
Yeah.
a tree that's like really popping off in her sensor.
a particularly big one,
Yeah.
powerful one.
Now that we're closer to the city, maybe she would be able to distinguish that a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, what did you cast last time?
It was. Oh, 1 second. No, not that one. Cloud kill.
Cloud kill.
Shit.
Cloud Kill
Uh-huh.
gave me a lot of information.
They're all dead now, so
The cloud did kill people.
Where is it? Mm,
Wasn't it like locate nature or something like that?
Yeah,
I don't remember the actual name, but
yeah. Really? I'm looking at the whole list. Why is it not here? I know I had it prepared. I think it reset something. Yeah, the right character. Okay.
Is it maybe some like
Commune-
a subclass
it was
thing? Oh, commune with
Commune
nature.
with nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.